This is the Recycling, Scrap Metal, Commodities, and Economic Report, June 23, 2025. U.S. weekly raw steel production fell slightly to 1.783 million tons, up 4.7% from last year, and flat year to date, and is trending up. 50% steel tariffs is helping U.S. production. WTI crude oil price rose to $74.04 a barrel, but it'll be higher this morning on the Middle East fighting. Oil could go to $100 a barrel or more if Iran blocks the Strait of Hormuz. 20% or more of global oil and natural gas go through the strait. U.S. weekly crude oil production rose to 13.431 million barrels per day, near December's record. Higher prices are bringing higher U.S. production. The U.S. weekly crude oil rig count fell to 438, about a 3.5-year low. Higher prices will bring a higher rig count though. Scrap steel number 1 HMS composite price was steady at $311.67 a gross ton on steady supply and demand. Hot rolled coil steel price rose to $43.60 a hundredweight, which is $8.72 a ton on continued tariff protection, but a slowing economy. Copper weekly price rose to $4.83 a pound on possible new U.S. copper tariff concerns, also on a major drop in global inventories. Aluminum weekly price rose to $1.16 a pound, which is $25.56 a metric ton on stronger than expected Chinese demand, also on bauxite supply concerns out of Guinea. China's May industrial production rose by 5.8% versus last May. That was the slowest increase since November 2024 on tariff pressure. U.S. Federal Reserve interest rate remained unchanged at 4.25% to 4.5%, as they said the economy was pretty good. They also said they expect higher inflation and lower economic growth in 2025. It is believed that tariffs will bring a one-time inflation price adjustment up. U.S. NAHB Wells Fargo Builders Market Index. This is present and expected sales as well as traffic of single-family homes. It fell to 32, the lowest in 2.5 years. This was on higher housing interest rates and economic uncertainty. U.S. May retail sales declined 0.9% from April, the largest decrease in 4 months. Motor vehicles fell due to earlier purchases to beat the tariffs. U.S. May industrial production fell to 0.6% increase versus last year. Mining and manufacturing increased as utilities fell. U.S. weekly initial jobless claims fell to 245,000, but has been trending up. The labor market is slowing, but it's still pretty good. Wall Street's Dow Jones Industrial Average rose 9 points for the week to 42,207. This was on the Federal Reserve positive comments and their concerns. The Middle East remains a key issue. This is Greg Brown. As always, feel free to call or email me with any questions, and we hope all have a safe and profitable week.